what's your proudest song that when you think about all the songs that you featured on or written and stuff, what would you, which would be the one that you're most proud of?
I would say a lot of the new stuff you haven't heard yet.
Okay.
And a lot of those songs that I posted already, some of the songs that I posted that I did with the Neptunes, because there's one song list that I posted. The original one I posted was called Retrospective, and that was when Chad, Pharrell, and I were just writing constantly all the time. It really morphed. It started out him submitting songs to me for my album, and in a year or two, it morphed into, especially after 1994. And he left Teddy, and Mike broke off on his own. Then they left, and then I left Teddy. It morphed into this is the Neptune thing now. You know what I'm saying? Pharrell is a very, alpha male type of guy, you know what I mean? Even at a young age, And for me, I was making money. That's when my royalties started really coming in for Joy and Tonight's the Night and this, that, and the other. And I was able to thrive, you know what I'm saying, financially. So, the next thing was we did a couple of compilation albums. I was expecting that, we had the compilation album, and then perhaps we pair off. From there I would get my own deal. They get their own deal. Not that they didn't have to carry me. I didn't need them to carry me, but we were together because because we were having fun. You know what I mean? And but listen, I'm older now. I'm wiser. When other music executives come into the play, other people, they have other agendas. You know what I'm saying? And looking back, I realized, just like the story with Teddy Riley and Timmy Gatlin's saying that once Gene realized about the publishing and who's the main guy who is delivering, which was Teddy Riley. He's a producer, you know what I mean? He's not just a producer, he's a co-writer, he's a producer, but he delivers. This is what people have to realize about a Teddy Riley or, Neptune production or whoever the producer is. They're the one the record company's depending on to deliver a completed project, okay? Fully, you know what I mean? Because especially at that time, I was still learning a lot about production. I was always producing my own vocals, but and picking tracks, that goes without saying, but all the other, technical parts to make sure that it's sonically right, you know what I'm saying? And that it's mixed and mastered properly, you know what I'm saying? All of that, you know what I mean? So they have more than just, just doing their way. I just did my little part, and it seemed little to me, but it's not little. But once I did my part, I can just skip on home and start hanging out again. You know what I'm saying? And still more work was being done to make sure this is in the right spot, whatever the case is. So, but I say that all of it was an aim to try to push my career forward. I can't let my dreams just go by the wayside. I've had a lot of family pass away, so I've had to attend to that. Mother, father, second mother, which was my mother's baby sister. You know what I'm saying? I've had cousins and friends, and I know you said your father passed away. So I know what it's like. Listen, one great person is tough enough, but three major people in my life: my mother, my father, and my aunt. Okay. And when you lose those type of people, it shifts your whole everything, it shifts you. You shift in the world because you don't have that same energy coming towards you, in the love and the support, not in the flesh physical way. You know what I'm saying? You still have it, but you got to make that transition and listen. That's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough, and I'm a single girl, no children, no husband. You know what I mean? You got to get with the right people. You know what I'm saying? You just can't just get with somebody just cause, you know what I'm saying? Just cause you don't want to be by yourself. That type. I got a lot of great family now, don't get me wrong. Got a lot of great cousins, But even some of the friends I used to be friends with, they're not dead. We just not in each other's life anymore.
Yeah.
And when you have so many family and friends to absorb, you know what I'm saying, to support, send you that energy of, people that care about you, your happiness, your happiness. The 3 people that left this earth, those are people that my happiness meant something to them, not just their own happiness, me being happy. You know what I mean? That's big. You don't get those people over and over and over again. You know what I mean? So, but I thank God because he brought me through it. I'm here. I'm still cute and I'm ready to go. Okay. No, really, because and the thing is that, like I say, this time around, a lot of producers, they come at me. I'm not really looking for a vision at this point. I have my own vision. I've been with the best, you know what I mean? The Teddy Rileys and help the Neptunes, nurture them. People don't realize what the Neptunes went through, and how many years did I work with them, you know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of ups and downs before that Super Thug came out.
Was that the first thing you guys
Lots
had
of ups and downs. Say it again.
Was that the first thing that you guys came out with? That's
the first thing that really said, okay, they're here now. You know what I mean? And even with that, they didn't want to, Pharrell didn't want me to be in the video. It's crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Just craziness. Why? You would think that, I was some type of person who did something against these people, and I was their biggest supporter, the Neptunes. Ask anybody, okay? Ask anybody that was there, okay? They know, okay? And all the people at Future knew, you know what I mean? So of course it hurt me and it threw me for a loop for a little while, but listen, again, I have to just say, you have to just move on. You just do. And what I say also too, like my mother used to always tell me, you can't miss what's for you. A lot of times we think a certain thing is, in your mind, whether it be a job or relationship, you think, oh, this is going how I think it's going to go. You know what I mean? And it's going to do this. When we get to that point, it's going to do this. And when it doesn't do that, a lot of people, they can't get over it. But I had to move on. You know what I'm saying? I got my own talent. If people decide, and I tell you, for the life of me, I still can't understand why, they did. Pharrell, like I say, he, again, like Teddy, he was nice. He came back a couple of times. He promised he's going to do this, do that, get me a publishing deal, this, that, and the other. But it just never worked out, because, people have on their mind what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? I guess they feel they just don't have enough time to do you. And I say, do me, because I don't need anybody to carry me. I bring a lot to the table, always have. And another thing about me, I've always got along with everybody. I don't have this reputation for not getting along with people. I was living in Teddy's house, okay? Let me tell you something, sir. I'm the type of girl, I know Pharrell's mother and father, and they know me, okay? Pharrell knew my mother. He never met my dad, but he knew my mother and he knew my aunt, okay? I know Teddy Riley's mother, Mama Riley, and Mama Riley know me, okay? And they know my mother, Miss Millie, and they know my aunt Louise that passed away. So we were extended family to each other, not just, a lot of people, you might just work with them. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond that, So when you have that type of tightness with this person, you expect them to, when the time comes, that's what Pharrell used to always say, Tam, look out, because when I get on Tam, I'm going to look out for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. If you love what you watched, there's over 100 artists that we've interviewed. So please check out the videos. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. But better still, become a member of Halftime Chat and get exclusive videos ahead of time. But thanks for watching. Take care.